We've gone back and forth on that mix of preservation versus repair, right? And then new. I think we found a sweet spot in the budget now where we are trying to find a way to preserve it, where we don't have to repair it as fast long term. So we're finding a good place. We do this to save our taxpayers money. So this is a process that lengthens the lifetime of the road. So we're hoping that this helps.
Welcome to Herrimanology.
The official podcast to keep up with Herriman City.
We'll take you inside the city, explore the latest news and updates, show you how your government operates, and discuss the issues that affect us all. Now, here are your hosts talking all things Herriman on Herrimanology.
All right, welcome to Herrimanology. It is Thursday, July 23rd. It feels like the last couple of weeks we've been going back and forth between an oven and a warm shower. Weather-wise,
it's crazy.
It's been a bit of a seesaw, yes. But I think we're about to go into an oven this weekend.
It sounds like it, yes.
So be safe with your fireworks, as always. But it is nice to get some rain. Mm-hmm. I did learn this morning, actually via media call, they were calling about a road that wasn't in Herriman, so I had to pass it off to Salt Lake County. But Butterfield Canyon Road washed out because of some rain.
Right.
So
correct. Yeah, the county actually called me about noon today and just let me know that they're aware of it. They've got engineers heading up there, but it's going to be a long-term closure. It's not, they don't know what the impact is, but it will be closed up there to car traffic, anything like that. You can still hike and bike, but they're asking just stay out of that construction area because it's still unstable. They don't know. So yeah, be careful at Butterfield Canyon. So, but that is a county road. So the county's aware of it and on it. So hopefully there's solutions coming up there.
Fingers crossed it's easier rather than harder, but any one of those, you have to add material back in to build a road on and then build the road itself. And
it's not going to be an easy fix.
Yeah. Well, I actually haven't been up there in a really, I'm talking 10 years I haven't been up there, which is kind of wild because I live here, I work here, right. And it's right, I don't know what direction I'm pointing here from this room, but really cool canyon right there.
I came out a couple times before we moved out here, and you're same thing. I haven't been out there since I moved here. So
yeah. Well, maybe when they fix the road, that'll be a good time to go and
have a ribbon cutting up there.
I guess.
Yes.
Oh man, Mayor Palmer, how are you doing?
It's good.
Thanks for joining.
Good to be
here. Good to see you. I'm John LaFollette, communications manager. I always try to remember to introduce you, but I'm figuring if people are listening, they probably know you by now. It was funny. I was going out to take some footage of Juniper Canyon for Parks and Rec month, and I wasn't wearing any Herriman apparel, and there was a guy walking by, just started talking about how, I didn't actually get his name, but there was an issue on the trail that they were regrading. He wanted to make sure the city was aware of it. And I was like, hi. He's like, oh, you're the podcast guy. I'm like, oh, yeah.
I love it.
Shout out to that guy. I didn't get your name, but
we're up to 100 followers now.
Right.
I love it.
Speaking of construction, I mean, our topics today are really construction and fireworks. So we'll hit a couple of construction things. We'll come back around to fireworks, but asphalt preservation, pavement treatment, whatever you want to call it, is going on right now. So that's citywide. It affects some people pretty significantly for a day or two. Unfortunately, sometimes roads get rescheduled when there's weather. We had a contractor scheduling issue earlier this week that didn't help some of that too. So some of those roads had to be rescheduled. You know, that's frustrating when people have to move their car and then the road doesn't get done and they're thinking, what the heck? Mm-hmm. But that's ongoing, and that's something we try to do to keep our roads in good shape.
I was going to say, we've struggled with that mix, right? We've gone back and forth on that mix of preservation versus repair, right? And then new, right? So I think we found a sweet spot in the budget now where we are trying to find a way to preserve it to where we don't have to repair it as fast long term. So we're finding a good place. So this is really, we do this to save our taxpayers money. So this is a process that lengthens the lifetime of the road. So we're hoping that this helps.
Yeah. So that'll be going on off and on through the next couple of months, probably. I think our last contractor is going to finish up sometime in September. There's a lot of it going on right now. It just kind of depends on their schedule. As long as they can get it done in the warmer months, we kind of let them set their schedule. But that's ongoing. Another repaving project is about to start by UDOT on Mountain View Corridor. Good news is that that's going to be nighttime work. So that'll affect some people. They'll have some lane closures and things like that, but it's going to be the overnight hours that
That's great.
UDOT thankfully likes to do as much as they can. And that's not something we can really do in the city. We don't want people working while everyone's
neighborhoods.
sleeping in their
Yes.
backyard, but it works on a freeway. So they'll start that. I think it's as early as Tuesday, the 28th.
I think that.
28th.
I know it's next week sometime. Yep.
And that'll go as long as it goes.
Yeah.
One thing to note with that, I didn't write this down in our notes, but we've been talking about the Rail Vista intersection, the Juniper Crest connection there. So as it turns out, the same contractor who's working for UDOT with that is doing the paving for us on Rail Vista. So they're going to pave all that at the same time.
Oh, great.
So that part of it, we're looking at the first week of August-ish to get Rail Vista paved. I'm not certain on Juniper Crest. I imagine it's going to be similar because it's the same intersection. That's a developer project, so they get to kind of run how that goes. But we're coming to the finish line on that.
I cannot wait.
Oh man, I'm excited.
That was a promise I made in my campaign 5 years ago. So it's nice to finally get it done.
Fulfilled.
So fulfilled. It's a good thing I got reelected. Let's just say that.
Hey, get to check the box, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you have any other questions with other construction projects, harriman.gov/construction-projects, you'll find an interactive map. If you can zoom in on the area you're interested in, click on the little orange, or in some cases now brown with the pavement treatment, and you'll click up you'll get a pop-up with the most recent information we have. So
perfect.
Pioneer Day is tomorrow. We are in the allowed firework window per state law. So that's for this part of the month, July 22nd through the 25th, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Pioneer Day goes an extra hour till midnight. Fireworks have been a really big discussion item. And last podcast, we hadn't gotten the update from the state yet on what the direction was going to be. I think most people have gotten the message by now, but in case they haven't, what's the situation with the fireworks?
Well, again, so the so much behind this, right? It's not just here, make this decision, city. There was so much as we waited for direction from the state to know what to do, from the state forester, from the governor. And again, the direction came late. It came late in the game. It came Monday. So we reached out to our partners to try to make the best call, right, for our city. But this isn't, I tell you, I didn't sign up 5 years ago thinking that fireworks decision would be on my radar, right? It wasn't, right? So this isn't anything I just sat in a room and, threw darts at while we all consulted as a council. Like the mandate said the mayor makes the call, but we consulted as a council with staff, with the fire, with Unified Fire. And really, I think this goes back to even in May that's when we have to create. Right now, by state statute, we have to create our maps in May. We couldn't change it this week. Like state law did not allow us to change it. So back in May, we put out stricter maps because we knew it was dry back in May. We put out stricter maps. And then really the 4th was different because there were so many resources tapped out. It was a very different situation on the 4th. It just was statewide. The 24th still, it would have been easy to ban them again, right? But we're hoping that our residents will be responsible, do them in permitted areas, stay away from the dangerous areas. Unified Fire really believes, they have no doubt that if we stick to the permitted areas and we do it safely, then we'll be fine. Like they truly believe that. So that's where we went. Like that's where we went with this. So we're just trusting. We're still asking people to be careful. Like truly are. Like this was not, like I've been beat up over this issue more than anything, right? And I get it, right? That's what we signed up for. This wasn't an easy decision. Like I'm a fireworks guy. I was anyways. I'll say I used to be a fireworks nut. Like I get nervous every holiday. I do. I get every 4th since I took office. I get nervous about our hillside, but at the same time, I recognize that it's something we do. It's something the state allows, and we celebrate with our fireworks. So we're trying to thread a needle, and it was not an easy decision. So yes. So long story short, please just follow the maps. Just stay away just be extra cautious. Don't do anything. Just don't do anything stupid. I'm just going to say that. Just stay away from the dry areas because these fireworks shouldn't be starting fires, but just be safe. So.
Yeah. Herriman.gov/fireworks has the link to all the information, the interactive map. Like you said, there's a lot of the city that is still prohibited and has been for a long time. Mm-hmm. There are some areas that are newly prohibited this year. So if you, like some of my neighbors got excited last year because my street was allowed last year. It is not this year. It's important because some things change year to year. I'm imagining one of those mini decisions you get where some people in one camp are saying, do this, do this, do this. And the other people on the other side are saying, do this, do that. And you just got to pick one or pick some sort of compromise in the middle. There's one of those things where I imagine you just can't make everyone, you can't grant everyone's wish.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what we're going with. So
a lot of people unhappy on the 4th, a lot of people unhappy on the 24th. Again, we just made the best decision we could with the information at our disposal.
Yep. So just be safe. Use good sense. I won't say common sense because common sense is seemingly less common nowadays, but
seems to be.
Use good sense. Just be smart. Have a bucket of water. You know all the things. If you're unfamiliar with the common firework tips, we list them out on our website. Just be smart, and if you choose to have fireworks, have fun, but make good decisions.
Yep.
So. We have, totally switching gears here, on August 10th is our final summer sunset series. We like alliterations here.
Yes, we do.
And this event kind of is sneaking up, at least on me. But there is a lot of cool stuff going on. So if you've been around for a while, we used to have our Pedal Palooza, which is kind of a kid bike themed event that was in the spring. It eventually became the Health and Safety Palooza, which is a mouthful and a half.
Yes, it is.
This year, that's getting reimagined as the Safety Fest. August 10th. So it's going to be here at Crane Park, 5 to 8 p.m. I don't know if the sun actually sets by 8 p.m., but it's our summer sunset series, and we're just rolling with it.
Right.
Car show. You can still register, by the way. Herriman.gov/summer. Scratch that. Herriman.gov/safety-fest.
Oh my
has
gosh.
all this information.
Okay.
So if you have a car you want to show off, go there. Free bike helmet giveaway by Intermountain Health.
Fantastic.
A bike giveaway and a safety course. A firefighter challenge. So UFA is going to set up a can you do firefighter things?
I love it.
Thing. Police canine demonstration. I think there are going to be multiple of those.
Good. That's great.
This one makes me laugh. Dunk a cop.
I'm signing up for that. I will bring buses of people for this. So yes.
If you've ever gotten a speeding ticket, first follow the law. But if you're embarrassed or something and you want to get a cop wet in the dunk tank, this is your chance.
Yeah, come on out. I'll tell you which one's the dunk. Yes. Come on out. So.
If you don't want to dunk a cop, you can play cornhole with cops.
Okay.
The Utah Mammoth are coming out for youth street hockey.
Love it.
You do need to register, but it's free. And I think you get to keep your hockey stick, too.
How cool is that?
I think.
Love that.
Vendor market, food trucks, face painting, rock climbing, obstacle course.
Wow. What a fun night.
That's a lot going on. So that's August 10th. I think it's a Monday night.
Yep.
Because I think they're all Monday nights.
Yep.
August 10th, 5 to 8 p.m. That time will fly. So I would say get here early, find parking where you can find it. This is going to be really cool. I'm imagining little kid John is just going bananas over this.
I love it.
I remember shooting a fire hose with the Provo Fire Department when I was a kid.
Oh,
it was
wow.
the coolest thing I'd ever done.
Huh.
I still remember
I was going to say, if you still remember it.
It was
yeah.
really low power. Like it was enough. Like if they had gone to full power, I would have been flat on my back. But,
Right.
So I'm just imagining like this is just awesome.
Love it.
Safety
Love it.
Fest.
Awesome. Come on out.
So that's a couple weeks out still. We wanted to let people know.
Love it.
That's all for this week. I hope you have a good Pioneer Day.
Yes. Be safe out there, everybody. Please just be safe.
Stay hydrated. Be smart. Have a good time. Eat some good food. Celebrate our state.
Absolutely.
Hopefully you get it off. If you don't, then condolences. But
Right.
you'll have a nice weekend when it comes.
When it comes, yes.
So, all right. Thanks, Mayor Palmer.
Good to see you.
Thank you for listening and watching, and we will catch you next time.